Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Full-time MMA? Nothing
yeah.
else?
My life, man, yeah.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full-time
MMA.
And CM Punk has won a defamation lawsuit filed by a WWE doctor days before his UFC return. This is good news and bad news for CM Punk, man. And my whole hashtag War Punk, man. You gotta wonder how this is gonna play into his fight. He already needs all the help he can get coming into his second UFC fight after we saw how his first fight against Mickey Gall went. Now CM Punk is going to be fighting at UFC 225 and he's going to be taking on Mike Jackson. He's already got to worry about the fight, but he's also been dealing with this lawsuit outside of that fight. He's had this fight in the courts he's been dealing with. But the good news is he won the lawsuit, and it's coming days before. This was reported by Brett Okamoto on Twitter. He said CM Punk has just won a civil lawsuit against WWE Dr. Chris Amon. He was in court all morning here in Chicago, hugging his wife and crying in the courthouse. All this 4 days before UFC 225. What a fight week story for CM Punk, literally in the process of cutting weight under the stress of $1 million lawsuit. He was forced to cancel several media obligations because of this case. He testified 4 days ago and he'll be fighting at UFC 225 on Saturday. And that's not even mentioning that his skills are probably not UFC level. And so with that all combined, you would think, man, CM Punk, it might not be good for him, man, but the thing about CM Punk is he's been in big moments before. This is why I'm still saying fucking hashtag War Punk, and I'm going with CM Punk at UFC 225 against all odds, against what everybody else thinks, because CM Punk has been in big moments before. He's dealt with a lot of stress before. He's a workhorse. Say what you want about guys in the WWE, but that's one thing they have is a work ethic. They still have to show up night in, night out, be very athletic in the WWE. Is it real combat sport experience? No, but you are learning how to deal with pressure. You're learning how to deal with the audience. You know, you're not going to have any octagon jitters, anything like that is concerned. So I think this WWE lawsuit is a big win for CM Punk because he's not losing a defamation lawsuit. And it's stemming from, I think CM Punk was on like a podcast in 2014 and the guy didn't like what he had to say, thought he was defaming him, so that's where the lawsuit came from. Seems like a little bullshit anyway, right? But we don't know the details, so I'm not going to do too much of a deep dive on that. But I mean, come on, someone's on a podcast talking shit and you sue them for what they said on a podcast? Where they do that at, man? But hey, it is what it is. This is just another thing on CM Punk's plate. Well, now it's off CM Punk's plate. Now he can focus on the fight fully. But he's only got 4 days ahead of UFC 225. So let me know in the comments. Do you think this is a good or a bad thing? I mean, it's a good thing you win the lawsuit, but do you think this will affect his performance at UFC 225? Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for checking out this video. If you want to join the notification gang, make sure you hit subscribe and also hit the bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to help this channel reach its full potential, consider hitting the PayPal link in the description or going to patreon.com/fulltimemma and becoming a patron. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.